too pale. A lost land whispers, but it won't tell. Oh, the ghost trails of Texas call my name. Through the dust, through the fire, through the shame, where the wind hums a hymn of a world untamed. On the ghost trails of Texas, none remain. Cattle skulls guard the empty plains. Barbed wire sings in the acid rains. A canyon yawns, it swallows sound. A preacher's bones by a church half drowned. But I keep walking, my boots worn thin, through the howl of the past and the sins within. Oh, the ghost trails of Texas call my name. Through the dust, through the fire, through the shame, where the wind hums a hymn of a world untamed. On the ghost trails of Texas, none remain. The tumbleweed laughs as it rolls away. The stars have turned their faces gray. What's left of the Alamo stands alone, a sentinel to what time has overthrown.
In the haunted hills where shadows creep, Deadlands creatures never sleep. Whispers ride the wind so deep, secrets in the night they keep. Riders come with hollow eyes beneath the blood-red sun that dies. Through the darkness, silence cries, telling tales and spinning lies. Deadlands be where demons roam, through the dust and brittle bones. Ghostly echoes call them
Out on the plains where the ghosts ride tall, the reckoners came and they silenced us all. The bombs lit the sky, turned the world to ash. Civilization crumbled in a fiery crash. Oh, the hell on earth, it came to stay, where the west turned dark and the dead still play. In the shadow of the reckoner's mind, we fight for the dawn, but we live in the night. The spirits, they whisper, and fear was their song. Fed by our terror, they grew strong. Machines of war spoke their fiery tongues, and the last of the West was left undone. Oh, the hell on earth, it came to stay, where the West turned dark and the dead still play. In the shadow of the reckoner's mind, we fight for the dawn, but we live in the night.
So when we left you last, you had basically travelled into the Sioux Nations, where everything, all technology is not working and all that fun and games. And you travelled through the Worm Canyon and got to that really not very happy with map that they provide in the book. So I decided I'm going to use it.
That's why I can't find the map, because we're on a different one.
That's why I couldn't find the map. Okay, well that saved me the trouble of asking.
So instead, we shall and you rewind slightly, and basically the trail ends at the northern rim of the Worm Canyon. The wind carries chanting, low, rhythmic, and wrong. Ahead, torchlights flicker. Against Stoner's robed figures gather near the cliff's edge. Beyond them, the canyon drops away into darkness. Movement. Below the precipice, the ground itself writhes. A living carpet of pale, squirming shapes waits patiently for what the cult is about to offer it. White Cloud and his followers are bound, bloodied and barely conscious, I should say. A woman in ritual garb raises a flint knife and begins to chant louder. You've arrived at the end of the trail, just in time.
Oh boy, we arrived at the speed of narrative.
Oh, don't reset your bennies. Reset your bennies. Reset bennies, reset adventure cards. Okie dokie.
Apparently,
So,
if you reset the adventure cards while I'm looking at one, it stays popped up on top of everything on my screen. Oh, I can
Yes.
get rid of it then.
yeah, you can't get rid of it. Fortunately.
Dogmeat needs a different card, please, because Dogmeat has yet again got Bark Dargin. Woof.
And I have a card that might be way more useful to any of the casters, but it's of absolutely no use to me. So if anybody wants it,
This
speak now.
caster's got good casty cards, so if any of the other casters don't, prioritise them.
I have no casty cards.
Do you like a casty card? I mean, do you
Go
use
on.
PowerPoints for your stuff?
Oh yeah, boy, do I use PowerPoints.
Will that help?
That will help. I will give you this one in return, which you can possibly play to upset Kev massively. Not that you'd ever do that.
That's your thing. Me upsetting Kev massively means that I'm just taking a chance of getting us all killed.
The reinforcements card, perchance.
That was the reinforcements card, yes.
That's fine. In a quick encounter, that's not a problem.
Well, I
Well, I
have
guess
another
we-
card that I can play, and I only have one card per session, so I'm not too worried about it. But I don't see any point in me sitting on an arcane caster card with all these arcane casters that burn through PowerPoints, and they're usually saving my life.
I guess we better stop them.
I've got power surge, so I should be cool.
Yes, definitely.
Dookie. Right, so what you need to do is basically, well, to get down there, you'll. That you can see. You're basically looking down the cliff face, and you can see something's going on down below. Obviously, if you remember, there was that small cave to the side, so basically you're going to have to fight your way through the caves, fight your way down to the bottom where everything else is going on. So you've got to force entry and disrupt. Basically, force entry into the caves, fight your way through the caves, and down the cliffside. Reach the bottom and attempt. No, there's no map. There lots of the theatre of the mind today and quick encounters. So, okie dokie. Let's see what.
So how far to this high priestess, please?
3 combat rounds. 3 quick encounters, I should say. Quick encounter 1 is is fighting your way through the caves. So basically, makes no difference whatsoever.
Sorry, I was looking for the
because-
high priestess with the flint knife. That's all.
Oh, you've got to reach her. She's at the bottom of the caves. It will still be 3 rounds of quick combat.
Okay.
Because you just burrow down to the bottom and fight all the guards down there.
Right.
You could do that if you want.
No, we'll see.
You just want one stat, yeah?
So you basically, yeah. So it should be pointed out in the cave. Actually, firearms don't matter because you're in the Sioux Nation, so it's all ranged on that. So yeah, basically things like athletics, fighting, shooting, using of arcane backgrounds, even survival and stealth could be used here. You're trying to get through the cave, so if you're trying to minimise enemy encounters.
There you go.
Okie dokie.
Normal Steve, having realised now he's been told he's dead, that this is possibly why he can see in the dark, is going to use his notice skill to spot things before they spot us.
Well, hold up. Sorry, I just realised I forgot to mention something. Because you went to all the trouble of actually having your braves and everything, and so I'm just going to leave that because Sully got a 7 on psionics. Where is it? You've each got NPCs. A lot of you got to the trouble of naming them, and therefore, and obviously some of you, like Sully's, also got Sam there. So with your named NPCs, you can narratively describe what they're doing during this time, and potentially give you bonuses to your action roll. Don't forget, in the quick encounters, you want raises.
You don't want me to roll for Sam or anything, just tell you what she's doing.
No, it's basic. Well, I was trying to speed things up so you can literally, because otherwise, I figured NPCs would probably die in a quick encounter if they actually roll, because them getting the raises is tough stuff, isn't it? One wound and they're out of it. So yeah, from a purely they can support you. They can give you support rolls if you want to from a narrative perspective, or you can actually just say what they're up to. The idea is you have some fun. So Sully, describe how you fight your way through the caves with Sam and Sue Brave 1 and Sue Brave 2 using psionics.
Well, let me have a look at what Sue Braves are actually good at so that I can... I can't bring up the sheets.
They're good at fighting, they're good at riding.
Say riding?
Yeah.
In a cave, I doubt that's going to happen.
And they're moderately good at stealth, survival, and tracking as a separate skill.
Okay,
and
fine.
Shooting and intimidation.
What was it?
Couldn't tell you.
Their Explorer Edition Braves is what I'm saying.
Anyway, Braves are tracking. Sam is using her incredibly good notice to not be keeping an eye on the ground, but to be keeping an ear out and an eye out for problems ahead and give us early warning. And I am using my psionic powers to silently dispatch people as they become, problems as they arise.
Dokie, I think, narratively speaking, I think that at least gets you which is all you need to get a raise there, so you're okay. By the time you fight your way out to the other side of the caves, assuming it is successful with everyone, expended 7 power points. Casting stuff and boosting each other, but that's all good. That gets us down to me, who can just tunnel down and avoid the fight if she wants to.
But Dogme is just going to burrow and avoid the fight.
It's absolutely fine. Brings us to
'Cause she
Tabitha
can.
and Tatanka and what? Wiyaka. I can't pronounce this. Wiyaka.
Wiyaka and Tatanka have fallen back and they've pulled out their war drums. They're going to try to provide a distraction by drawing the attention of the cultists to where those drums are coming from. While Tabitha stealths past the people.
Sounds brilliant. I'll give you a +2 bonus because they're distracted. Off you go.
And your body's like sheep to the rhythm of the war drum.
That gets you an 8. Oh, no, you put the +2 in already, didn't you? That gets you a 6. That gets you a 6, which means you will basically you're able on a 6 you're able to fight your way through. However, you do You do get ambushed towards the end and end up having to fight your way out of it, potentially taking a wound, which of course you can soak.
Well, at what point does I get to have to fight so I can do the fight?
Oh no, it's a quick encounter. It's narrative. It's like a dramatic task.
Okay. So if I had get engaged in a fight, I'm going to knife him with my bone knife.
Exactly, but that's okay. You only get to roll one skill. It's just you would try to sneak your way through stealthily. It's more dangerous than you. Oh, good point. I'm thinking of my quick combats rather than that. It's just fatigue, isn't it? Bumps and bruises. No problem at all. And that gets us to...
Yeah, you get a wound on a failure.
Yes. It wounds them. No, hang on. No, I'm thinking of mass battles. It's a wound on a six. It's a wound on a failure and D4 wounds on a critical failure. You always get one. Scott.
Yeah.
It's like you're there with Running Waters and Soaring Crow. What are you doing as you're making your way through the labyrinth of caves?
We're going to try and sneak down this first little bit. Running Waters and Soaring Crow, they are going to provide covering fire. Basically, if there's somebody that we think we can't sneak past, they're going to put an arrow in their throat so that they can't holler out. And then otherwise, we're just going to stealth our way down to see how quietly we can get down there.
That gets you a 7. Fortunately, a bit like Tabitha, you're able to sneak most of the way down. Unfortunately, you bump into an ambush, fighting your way through.
Let's spend the Benny to turn that into an 8.
Fair enough. No problem at all. Okay. Something. Normal Steve.
Okay, so normal Steve, now that he's been told that he's dead, has realised that his ability to see in the dark is possibly something to do with this, and he's going to make use of it since we're underground. He's got to keep lights off and use his ability to see in the dark to spot things before they spot us. And he will point them out to Two Leaf, who is going to shoot them, hopefully again before we've been spotted. Little White Dove, on the other hand, is going to be hanging out near Cinder and mostly hiding behind Running Bear.
Okey-dokey. What is your chosen role for this encounter?
That will be noticed because I'm seeing in the dark with my cat's eyes.
Yep. It's absolutely fine. That's fine. Good, that's fine.
Since I didn't get any bonus for the others, I think I'm going to have to I'll try re-rolling that so I don't take another level of fatigue.
Oh, you're on a 7. Sorry, I forgot to mention the +1.
Okay, then I'll spend a Benny to turn that into an 8 and not get fatigue further.
Problem at all. That gets us to Jojo, Sue Brave 3 and 4 because we've already had Sue Brave 1 and 2.
All right. I'm going to take a note of same thing that Scott had in mind. Do some covering fire to keep them from firing back up at us. And Shika and Mikaya are both going to support me in firing.
It's good to me. Again, +1. Go for it. Wow, you get through no problem at all there. That was...
Yep.
It's just a Cinder, Running Bear, and Lone Cloud.
Yes. We're going to try to sneak past as best we can, and if we can't, then we'll have to shoot with our arrows. So would you like a shooting roll or would you like a stealth roll?
Well, it's really up to you. If you, it's from your narrative choice, basically. So If you want to if you just want to keep it pure stealth, then you stealth it. But if you want to, you know what I mean. If you want to just narratively say, unfortunately, your stealthing fails and you end up in a fight, then you can use your fighting roll. It's your choice. That's the whole point of a quick
Okay.
encounter. You get to choose what happens to your characters.
Ah. Yeah, I think we'll go with the shooting. Well, the stealth fails, and we'll go with the shooting because my
Okie
stealth
dokie.
is a 4, my shooting's a 6. Come on.
Okay, well I'll give you a +1 on that. So you're on a 6. So you get through the fight relatively unscathed, but you will suffer some minor bumps and bruises by the end. But
Okay.
you get through to the other side. It's all good.
All right.
And that gets us to min-max.
Okay, does min-max get a Benny for being on the 2?
Min-max most certainly does get a Benny for being on the 2. I think it's going to get out.
Okay. Min-max is going to use her athletics to kind of do the whole crawl across the ceiling thing.
Wow.
She's not a wall walker, but she knows how to stay up off ground level, which is probably where most people look. So we're going to sneak, sort of. Okay. Let's spend a Benny on that. That Benny that we just got, as a matter of fact. Good grief. Okay. She obviously fell at some point.
You fall. Yep. Unfortunately, she falls at one point. Unfortunately, but otherwise, she's okay. Okie dokie. It's in the background. So where were so that basically you break out at the bottom of the cliff, and now basically all that stands between you reaching White Cloud and the other captives are a bunch of cultists that are sort of chanting and doing some sort of strange dance. They don't seem to be the main ones. Standing around with the leader of the cult, who seems to be actually performing the ritual. I think they're just enjoying themselves. And so basically, it's up to you guys which you do next. So see what happens. I'll take it down to 2 rounds because obviously like.
Have they noticed us?
They haven't yet.
Does the club still bad news?
No, you're okay on this one.
Okay.
Sully is first again.
Okay. How far away from the guys that are doing more than just having fun are we? You know what I mean.
That you're able to reach him with this single action if you wish to.
Yeah. Okay. They've got hostages that they're intending to sacrifice, haven't they?
Seems to be the case, yes.
Mm-hmm. How well are they keeping watch on said hostages?
Well, as I say, this lot seem to be mostly just dancing around and having fun at the moment.
So it might be possible to sneak some hostages away if we were really careful.
Theoretically, yes.
Oh, all right then. If I were to play the teamwork card the way you're currently running things, would that actually work?
Dum 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 dum.
It's basically doubling all support roles for the round.
Yeah, basically, I'll give you a plus. I'll give you a. You would play that. I'll double up your +1. I'll double up your +2 to +4 if you get a good narrative, or your +1 to a +2 if you don't impress me so much narratively.
Okay then. Well,
Pressure on you.
I'm going to use my mind link power so that me, Sam, and the Sioux Braves can work as one well-oiled unit, and any of us noticing anything is instantly transmitted through a silent pathway. And we are going to, using the cover of darkness and the partying of the cultists, um, sneak in and rescue as many of the victims as we can and secrete them somewhere in the dark corner of the cave to be helped later.
Wonderful.
So I will do psionics.
You're a success with a raise after playing your card and all your bonuses.
Thank you very much.
6 power points. Be fine. Okay, that's fine. That'll be it. Righty-ho. F12 that down to Tabitha, Tanaka, and Waika.
Tatanka and Wiyaka still have their war drums, but they've
Yep.
moved in closer and they're going to start drowning out the cultist chant with their own war chant.
You don't?
And I am going to. Can we like engage in direct combat yet, or does it have to be something else?
I said there's loads of cultists around. There were cultists to engage last time if you wanted to. It's up to you. That's the whole point.
Well, I'm going to while they're trying to drown out the cultist and create a distraction and disruption. I'm going to take my knife and stealth up to the nearest cultist and stick him through with my bone knife.
You do. Go for it.
So do
My
I
party
do
don't
the
get quick
attack or the
encounters.
stealth?
Your choice.
Your choice.
It's to say, you narratively choose which way you want to go.
Do this. I don't know if that counts as a. And did I get any pluses from them causing all kinds of noise and distraction and drowning out the cultist?
Yes. Someone played an adventure card, so all support rolls. So you got an 8. You got a +4 bonus there.
Okay, so I got an 8, and I just stuck a cultist with my knife.
Well, you stuck multiple
Give me
cultists with a knife. That's the whole point.
You want damage?
No. It's a quick encounter. This dice roll is you fighting for the next 5 minutes as you engage the cultists. It's a quick encounter. The idea is instead of fighting it all out and spending a whole session on the fight, we can just narratively. You could be all descriptive. But you. This is your chance to shine and just tell a tale without me getting in the way. Scott, you're up.
Okay, Scott is going to use his occult skill and identify what kind of dancing and so forth these guys are doing.
Okay.
And we want to make sure that it's not supporting whatever ritual's going on. But me and my braves, we are going to dance and party our way across the middle of the floor.
Go for it.
Oh, come on.
You'll get that does turn into a 7 because of the distraction from the drums giving you a +4 bonus due
Yeah.
to the adventure card.
Yeah, Wiyaka and
Yeah, I better hold on to my last Benny here. I'll just take the point of fatigue. Got a little winded.
So what happens? So tell us what happened.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. Is me and the Braves we're dancing along and everything, and they're fine because they're used to all this dancing and jumping around and so forth. But me, I'm not quite so used to that. So we get to the other side, and I'm like, oh, good grief!
You got too mashed up in the mosh pit.
Giving pennies for that one.
Yeah, I was going to say she deserves a penny for that. That's awesome.
You got bashed up in the moss pit. I love it. Righty ho. Yeah, this is
Deadland moshes. Fantastic.
normal. Steve, you're up, sir. Get used
So
to
normal
quick encounters. There's a lot coming next in the next campaign.
Normal Steve is going to use a very minor bit of magic, and it's kind of distasteful to him to do it, but he's going to grit his teeth and do it nonetheless. He's going to use his molecular manipulation to change the color of his purple robes to green. and he's going to explain to the Braves that he's going to change the way that they look to look like the cultists a little bit. And then they're just going to walk brazenly forwards, and he's going to use his persuasive powers to explain that he's been sent by Silas to help.
Oh, he's becoming a doom bringer rather than a doomsayer. Oh.
He's going to make himself look like a Doombringer, and he's going to, and Kev's going to like it when I say this, he's going to let the devil out to make his evil aura that much bigger, so that people will be, if anyone can view auras and so on, they will be convinced that he is a force of evil.
I'd like you saying you let your devil out, but of course you do realise I haven't actually bothered reading up the rules in a long time. Okie dokie. Well,
You use the letting the devil out table, and I get conviction for 5 rounds.
yes, I know. Well,
Well,
yeah,
I don't get. Well, I get the same effect as conviction.
As
for 5
conviction.
rounds. I could add conviction on top of it, but fantasy grounds will break if we try that.
Well, it's because they both use the same thing. They both use the same
Yeah.
extra dice, and I don't think they've ever actually got around to fixing that. Even though I did ask about it a long time ago.
So did I as well. I pointed out to Mike that with Templar, if you had a harrowed Templar with conviction, you could need 3 extra d6s.
Yeah.
And he slapped me and said go away. He's busy.
Right. Well. And so what I will do is I don't have access to the table. To got my Deadlands Lost Colony box set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle
It's a
my.
D6.
Oh no, I've got the cards.
You've got the cards, have you? Cool. Actually, we've got the Lost Colony cards downstairs in the box set as well, haven't we, babe?
Yep. Make a spirit check.
When I let the devil out, no, that would be really, really unfair to add the conviction effect to the spirit check, wouldn't it?
Oh no! As you basically, the demon taunts you with your failures, dark secrets, or tragic past, chipping away at your will. Okay, you don't lose a point of you don't lose a point. You don't lose a point of conviction. Is it extra? Oh, let's just do conviction and make it last 5 rounds. That's the easy. Okay.
Okay.
You let the devil out.
So, accompanied by my 2 cultists, I'm using my persuasion skills to make it appear that I am actually an emissary of the Doombringers from Silas, to be able to get right up to the ones performing the ritual.
Steve, I may toss you a card for a sec, please.
Okay. I'm hoping I'm not going to need that, because I do get a free reroll on this, but yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Okay,
It really does sound like performance, but I know you don't have that, so you're going to use persuasion, aren't you?
Yeah, because I'm persuading them that I am what I appear to be.
Indeed.
Do I get any bonus from having my cultists escorting me?
It's a +4 bonus because of the adventure card played earlier.
Okay, marvelous.
And the distracting drums and everything, everyone gets +4 this round because of the adventure card that's been played.
Yeah, I'm with Silas. Doombringers go. Mutants and evil, yay!
Well then, tell us what happens.
What happens is, because of the aura of nastiness around me, all the dancing cultists, they sort of part like the Red Sea, as Steve, in his slightly glowing green robes, strides through with the 2 escorting cultists straight up to whoever's leading the ritual, and Steve kind of smiles at him with his flaming green eyes, and reaches out and says, "No, this one is mine," and then grabs the knife from the lead cultist.
Too far
prepares...
along. Too far along.
Too far? Is that too far along?
The lead cultist. You didn't say the cultist leader, so that's fine.
Yeah. And then moves up, moves cultist leader, and we'll leave it there if there's going to be another round.
No, the lead cultist. No, you grab the lead cultist. So what do you do to the lead cultist? Go for it.
I grabbed a knife from the lead cultist.
Oh, you grabbed a knife. Okay, it looks the same as most of the others, but it's very nice. It's not a
That's all
stone
right.
flint knife, but it's all good. That gets us to min-max. That was actually bothered rescue. Oh, no, Sully started sneaking in and rescuing White Cloud. I remember. So
Thank
Hurry
you.
up. Min-max is up next.
Okay, Min-Max is going to try just sneaking. We're just going to see if we can get across the mess here with everything else that's going on, and maybe we can luck out. And
7.
Oh, she's fatigued. Oh, let's go ahead and spend the Benny and make it a success. We don't need more fatigue.
Okay, you sneak across and join Sully and the Braves, freeing White Cloud and his followers. Gets us to Cinder, Running Bear, and Lone Cloud.
Cinda and Running Bear and Lone Cloud are just going to use their where they are fleet-footed and can move it very quickly. And Cinda is going to apply her athletics and do her best to keep up. And we will do our best for moving and use our athletics to dodge and bob and weave in amongst all these dancing cultists to get over to help deal with the league cultists when we make it there.
Iduki, sounds good to me. Go for it.
Ooh, there's an 8. There's another 8. Ooh, sweet. So we are bobbing and weaving and dancing in and out and mixing in and out amongst all of the ones and make it to the other side.
Yep, no problem at all. You basically, yep, no problem. Oh, hang on, I know what I forgot to do. 6 PowerPoints you expended convincing everyone you're a Doombringer. Mention that.
Oh, okay, because I rolled persuasion, not faith.
Oh, of course you did.
Okay.
Ignore me. Sorry, you're right. You did. I apologize. But no, you did cast. You did narratively say you spent. Which is why I got confused.
Yeah.
But no, you're fine. Technically. There we go. I'm just finishing off this. Go.
You're technically fine, not actually fine, just technically.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I cast a 1 PowerPoint spell and I've got channeling and I got 5 raises, so you know.
Jojo is next.
Okay, Jojo is going to flank around to the side of the ceremony site and then step out from behind a rock type of thing with the 2 guys and cost the guards on the prisoners.
Right.
And fighting for skill.
Oh, that's an 8. That's fine. No, it's okay. You got an 8. Don't forget you got +4 bonus this round.
Oh, there we go.
Because everyone, the drums are
loyal
distracting
Braves
everyone.
to help support me in the task. So we take out 3 of them.
Exactly. Well, you probably take out more than that, but that's all good. Well, tell us how many you take out. Go for it. Tell us how it goes, Jojo. Want to get you guys used to the idea of quick combat and the fact you can narratively tell me what happens here. That's better. Dogmeat, you're up.
So Dogmeat, having burrowed under the ground and has been following us all underground, bursts out of the ground using the element of surprise right next to where the sacrifices are happening, and starts lashing out with her tentacles and swallowing cultists whole, Flurkin style.
Wonderful. I already gave Dogmeat the Benny for being on a 2, so
Yep.
Go for it.
So Dogmeat's on a +4.
Dogmeat Flurkin style.
Yeah.
Flurkin style.
And
Visuals are
literally,
bright.
literally does just burst out of the ground, tentacles come out, grab a cultist, swallowed into dog meat. No change in size on dog meat, which is a bit weird. She burrows again, bursts up, swallows another one, and starts swallowing multiple cultists, zipping around up and down underground.
Good to me. Right. So, certain people don't seem to like the idea of quick combat, so I'll show you the idea of why we do it sometimes. Right. Okay.
Oh, a joker.
Said
You
the Doggy
did.
Joker.
So, okie dokie. Righty ho. So, you basically, between you, you fight back, you nobble all the cultists between you, you rescue White Cloud and his followers. They're all in a bad way and not in any fit state to engage any sort of combat activities or anything strenuous. You're able to basically hustle them back, as it were. Unfortunately, at that point, you realise that the cultist leaders who's been doing the chanting and holding the knife and everything, she suddenly turns and says, "Push them into the pit." And then there's a sort of strangled cry as she realises there aren't anyone there, and there just seems to be dog meat still flirking in the last cultist. She gets very upset and says, "Kill them!" And because some people don't seem to like quick encounters, you can fight it out. It could take a while. Okay, we have Cinder going first.
Oh my.
Well, I was fine with it. I was just confused.
I'm joking. Don't worry. Go for it.
Oh, tentacles,
All right.
worms.
Yeah, that's a joke
so-
with attitude, don't you know?
Okay, I take it we're no longer in a quick encounter. We're actually into
No.
the fight now.
You're actually into the fight. That is the pit with all the worms at the bottom of it.
Okay. Well,
You don't really want to fall down there.
no. Cinda is going to
On a safety tip, thanks, Eagle.
cast Warrior's Gift and give everybody. Oh, I got it written down here in my notes somewhere. Is it combat reflexes that lets everybody ignore? No, nerves of steel. It lets nerves of steel that lets people ignore wounds.
Nerves of steel lets people ignore wounds, yes.
So I think that's what we'll do first. We'll target everybody first off. Let's target all of our friendlies. Oh no, not all of our friendlies. Let's clear that. I just want to target all the friends, not
Okay,
all
hold
the
up.
allies.
Hold up. The easiest way to do that is
Yeah.
it's still targeting. I can see them all going in, but don't worry. Okay.
right.
Then if it lets me click on the ally button, I can start turning them off. Still. Ugh.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay, how many of that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So who the hell is Sam's extra. Yep, that's 9, that's correct. Go for it. Sorry, I got confused
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
8 player characters but 9 targets. So it's like, oh yeah, Sam's an NPC still.
A load of cultists got a joker as well, and as Cinder.
I know.
Oh dear.
All right. Yeah. And we will stick on a stick on a shroud and a hurry on that as well. So that's 11. I think. Just a minute. Let me look at that. Is it? Because I have it's a +1.
Sure.
So it's 3 power points plus 8 is 12.
Which edge were you giving them?
14, I think. actually. Should be what it is, which leaves me with 11.
What age did you say you were giving them?
Nerves of steel.
Nerves of steel, I think it was.
You didn't get the raise, so it's ignore wounds equals 1.
-1.
Ignore wounds equals 1 rather than ignore wounds. Yeah, right, is -1, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you can get away with the dollar thingy, but I never know if it works. So. I can't remember. Is it called relief these days? It's not called sucker.
Yeah, relief lets you ignore wounds or
Fatigue.
fatigue, depending on what you do it as
Yeah.
casting.
Yeah, no, that's the only reason I'm asking is because I know some people heat up at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that allows people to ignore fatigue.
Oh, you've only
Dog meat
got
may
you've
be
only
about
got the one power, haven't you? Because of where you are as well. Because you can only
Yeah.
dog
bring
meat
one book in.
may be about to start looking. Bookworms can cast their powers without their books. They just have a penalty.
Ooh, got that.
No, I think the further away you are from the book, the stronger the penalty is, I believe. I think I'm way too far away from my books.
The warriors doing that with Hurry, I believe you said, didn't you? Did you say Hurry and Shroud?
Yes.
Then what we do is we then clear target friendly units by mistake. Now we should now wait for 10 to 20 minutes. It's got
Yeah, you've got to be
slower
within
lately.
50 feet of it.
Yeah.
It's a few miles away.
A few hundred miles away.
Mm.
Okay, that brings us to okay. Running Bear turned out to be over here. I just randomly laid them out. So Running Bear's over here. What's Running Bear up to?
Running Bear is going to target the closest cultist and shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
Where's his shooting roll? There it is. Oh, you rolled it. Okay.
No. Oh, good. Yeah, joke about this. Oh, so I was trying to be helpful. Sorry.
That's all right.
Unshaken cultist.
All right.
And Lone Cloud happens to be standing right next to Running Bear, or just alongside rather. He can shoot the same one if you want.
And Lone Cloud will do the same.
Next round, if you got them out, you know what I mean. If you got when you got the stats out, then obviously you can. Oh, someone didn't have Warrior's Gift applied. And where the cultist is gone. There he is. Apply that. First blood to the party. That gets us to the bad guy cultists. Weapons. Oh, don't tell me. That's going to be a very annoying. Okay, now I'm regretting doing this. Maybe we'll go back to that. Cultists I did earlier. There we go. And
you should be able to just drop weapons on them.
Yeah, I know. I just need to get find 2 of them to, you know what I mean, to give them to them all afterwards. Sense. Okay, Dave. Right. So this cultist here is going to shoot cultist is going to advance to there. Let's shoot the nearest one, who turns out to be 2-leaf. Just notice they don't have the shooting skill. Okay, maybe giving them bows is pointless. Although these different cultist stats to the cultists that attacked you before, because they were all armed with bows. Okay, right. I'm not going to give them bows. They're going to have to just run up to you and smack you instead. Then. Be
Oh, they don't want to do that.
detrimental to them.
Oh, we just lost Scott again.
He left the map open for 2. Well, this is another reason not to use maps because it disagrees with Scott.
Really curious as to why. Just seems so bizarre.
Well, I left the map open because I thought I had figured out what the trigger was, the flag was, but apparently not. So
Running Linux or Windows or Mac?
Windows.
AMD or NVIDIA? I'm just wondering if it's worth looking at those. There are those commands, aren't there, to change the refresh rates and stuff. I'm wondering if any of that.
Yeah,
helps.
I'll have to see what it is. I'll have to look that up as my next attempt.
Very weird. The whole PC lockup, is it just Fantasy Grounds hangs or something?
Just Fantasy Grounds.
Have you got any other Unity programs?
I do, and none of those have any issues.
Be worrying, isn't it?
That's very confusing, yes. That's why I thought there was this one flag that part of Windows. I thought maybe there was something that Fantasy Grounds was using that none of my other ones were, but apparently not.
Yeah. It would appear I've incapacitated 2-leaf.
Ah!
No!
Oh no!
Okay, that gets us to... Oh, Ursula's next. I called and 1. Oh, joy. This is definitely end up being a quick fight, but was pounds. Should be.
Come none of these braves have anything more than a toughness of 1. That doesn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right
Because
at all.
because Explorers Edition.
The
Explorers
toughest
Edition NPCs are renowned for loading wrong in Suede and ending up with toughness 1.
is down to the fact they changed the name of the. Actually, Shaman. It's down to the fact that some of the fields changed names between editions. This is one of them. Which then that means it doesn't. I'm about to cry and give.
And this is why you shouldn't spit your dummy out. You should just keep on with the quick combat and have faith.
Be a masterful games master.
Might have to. They're too broken. All the stats are broken, aren't they? They did a quick combat. You don't have to worry about that. Oh well, we'll have a couple of rounds of this, and then we'll finish it off. I just people seem to be very upset they won't. Okay. But Dum 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 down the bottom there. Delete combatant. Bang. Right. Okay, so right, okay. She mutters something, and yeah, all that seems to happen. Hey, Wormling. Very annoying snap to green. Move. I've just remembered something. Shortcuts on that silly thing. F11. Anyway, I'm counting on someone nuking 90% of the bloody maps.
Who on earth would do that? Solly can't rip out that many hearts in one go. Just Ursula's. You have betrayed Shiva! Oh no,
Okay.
he's vomiting!
Oh, ho, ho, ho. That
Oh
was a bit
no,
of
he's got heartburn!
spits out acid, but all the braves are able to avoid it. Good joy. That one. That one. Lucky party there. And your friend. Oh, hey, Wormling Warrior number 7. Pass to there. And that gets us to Wormling Warrior number 8. Sully, you're up.
Okay, dokie. Oh, there I am. Hmm. Out with his art.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It was bigger, isn't it? Oh, which we programmed it. Oh dear!
Bye bye.
Kalima!
No!
And some I have
If normal Steve gets
lost
enough,
one.
does he start juggling?
Hey?
If you've got enough hearts in one go, do you end up having to juggle?
I'm not normal
Su-
Steve. I'm
Steve,
Sully.
No,
That's
sorry,
you.
Sully.
yeah. That's why we
You
got
can't tell the difference
confused.
between you and me.
I'm confusing myself.
He's having an identity crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some go to there.
Okay.
And I've got blurred vision. That's not helpful. Is going to do. Ooh, can I do that in a template of a coniness? Let's see. I can do a medium or a large if I increase it. So let's go with a large burst template then.
You know, I
Yeah,
don't
well,
think if you
no, I
go
can go
like that,
down and get some burst. Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yep.
That's it. Yeah, that's where I was aiming. I'll let you do the aiming bit because you're going to target them and then tell me when.
I, nice.
And I need to try and figure out which Braves are mine now.
Oh, they'll ping when I F12. Let me just do the applies and then because obviously you'll
Yeah.
get the you know what I mean, you'll get the little split thingy around them when they only. Oh, that's because they're all up here. I was very confused there. It's like I only applied 2 of them and I couldn't see any of them. Right, I think that's
Camouflage
it.
is a bit good. That's
There's-
one of mine. Okay. That one's going to, oops, apparently become a template. That one's going to move over that way.
Which if you never do, it didn't work. We'll do that. There we go. Again. Yeah. Does that not mean
going
let's
on?
accept? Is it not let's? Why's the shortcut? Why's the shortcut? Accept move. Stop working. Set now. There you go.
That's strange. Does he have a bow?
Should have.
On his combat
Vigor
tab.
6. Vigor
And the
toughness is 6.
Oh, there it is. I hadn't brought up his thing and I'm struggling to bring up his. There it is. Gotcha. Great stuff. Okay, so combat tab. Great, wonderful. Now I'm with it. I will do that. Well, that sucked. Let's roll the d6 to see if that was a bust. It was not. Good. Excellent. Where's the second one? Okay. And the second one's going to go. Actually, it's going to go there. Why can I not open your mini sheet? Oh, there it is. Combat. Right. Oh, would you accept the move so that the range is correct?
No, it won't let me accept the move. What is going on?
I have no very good reason for that. Yeah. Well, I've missed anyway, so they take rather bad shots. But never mind.
Caddy's gonna step
I have
forward.
no end turn option. Oh, it's because you did it already.
I
That's
moved
fine.
it for you because they're on NPC, so I moved it on.
Okay, no problem.
It seems NPC accept move is broken for player character. That's interesting. That is a bug. Oh, it's not a bug, but that's a wormling warrior hit with a raise. Your sturdy bow. Damage and your conviction will expire if you don't maintain it.
I'm gonna maintain it. Give me a second here.
Problem?
How do where do I drop the Benny to maintain the
You
conviction?
drag a Benny and drop it on the convictions. Or you just tell me and I press, or you spend the Benny and I just.
So I think I got it. And then Tatanka is going to step forward and get this guy that just tried to spit acid on him.
Okie dokie. Go for it.
And he's gonna miss. So then Wiyaka is gonna step forward and try the same thing.
Okie doke.
Oh my gosh, these guys roll like crap.
I guess it's to Scott. You can open up the map now and have a look.
Okay, well, Scott is going to. I can open the map without crashing again.
Back to narrative combat in a minute, don't worry.
Okay, so Scott is going to step towards this Wormling Warrior 1 and poke him with his stick.
Shaken Wormling Warrior.
Pokey. Wow. These guys dodge good, huh? You know what? I think it's time to go ahead and just do that.
You hit. Only just, though.
Still only just a hit. Yeah, it's like, wow.
The
Okay,
dice
so
smelters down there for bad
Yeah.
dice, don't forget. You put him down.
And I put him down. So that'll work. And then my Braves are going to find a couple targets.
Be the nearest one. Shoot it. Targeted him. Is he moving in or just what? Oh, he's shooting this one.
There we
Ooh!
go. Aw.
Just short of the raise. Roll for damage. See what you get.
Okay.
And the one's over here.
Storing waters, yep.
Go for that cultist 13.
Sure. Oh,
Oh, you've got arch. You've got good. Ah, why
I've
didn't
got
that-
archers, don't I?
yeah. I'm trying there. Roll for damage.
Rolled away from the 6. Oh, but that one stayed the 6. There we go. Soaring Crow is a shooter, isn't he?
Yes, Soaring Crow is a shooter, that's for certain. Get close your map, I'll move the combat tracker onto normal Steve.
Yep.
So normal Steve raises his hands in the air and laughs maniacally. You thought I was a doom bringer. I'm not, but I'm gonna bring your doom.
Actually, if you let the devil out, you probably shouldn't stutter.
Oh no, he still does.
Fair enough.
He just goes even more maniacal.
Okie dokie. I thought that would make it really creepy, you see.
Right, we're going to start with, how far away are
I
they?
really don't think he needs help being really creepy.
There are people that would say that normal Steve's creepy enough already, I'm pretty sure.
I'd say that from that,
Right,
the centre's 19 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm just seeing if I need to spend anything extra on. So yeah, I will need to spend an extra PowerPoint. We are going to Toxic Cloud that lot. Where are we?
Because-
There we are. Well, that's no good. We're going to have to try that again.
Fail!
Yes. This is the first time I've not been able to re-roll a faith roll. You're going to love this, Kev. Okay.
What's your backlash? I can't remember.
It's Christmas at Ground Zero.
It's right. It's
Oh,
different
yes!
for me because I took an edge that changes suffering backlash. Check Oppenheimer's Chosen under my edges.
This could get interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
so
this is the first time I've crit failed on a faith roll in the campaign. since I've had that edge.
Okay, so you are shaken.
Hmm. And then I take 3d6 damage.
Then you take 3d6 damage. If this kills him, he turns into a nuclear explosion, basically, for everyone that's near him.
Yes.
Uh-oh. How near?
Well, it's
I think it's 10 inches.
It's a large burst template.
it's not that bad actually. It's only a nice burst. Cindy, you're
Well-
actually okay. I don't think normal Steve's going to die on 13 points of damage anyway.
Let's hope not.
It's still a wound, and we don't really want the wound, so I can still soak it, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. And Steve's eyes will flare green, and nuclear fire will burst out. But I still did a multi-action, and I am not
I
shaken,
apologise.
so I can still do that again.
You are.
Have I still got them
Oh no, you're not shaking because you soaked. Yes.
Exactly. Have I still got them targeted? No, I've not. Well, I'll target the same bunch again anyway. Oh, don't worry.
Sorry, I untargeted and threw everything up. It was Wormling Warrior 3. It was Cultist.
Mm-hmm.
Cultist 5. Cultist
Yep.
6. It was Cultist 7, and it was Cultist 20. Fortunately, I can see it in the chat. You see. Here comes the second crit fail.
No. That's correct.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Look at all those lovely sixes.
I think that's all of them.
Well, let's kill them off and see what happens. You shook the wormling. I
Mhm.
won't apply that one yet in case you want to re-roll first. Okay, looks like you got one more roll. You got one more roll to go.
Oh, okay, I'll do one more damage roll before I do. Well, they've got that on them anyway, and it's actually 2d6 damage because of Oppenheimer's chosen for the damage that's held over. But there's the one more roll.
So at the moment, the wormling is shaken. Are you happy with it?
I will leave it shaken with 2d6 lingering damage and hindered and surrounded by toxic shroud. That's fine.
Okay.
And then little white dove will come over and stand behind Running Bear.
11's working again now. Yay!
And will shoot Wormling Warrior number 6
Good miss.
and miss.
Yes, because I killed your one, didn't I? He bled out. Jojo.
Mhm.
Jojo is going to move over to here. And my buddies are going to move on either side. And then we're all going to put an arrow into cultist number 17.
I am going to have to run to get 10 inches, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, let's roll a run for him.
So one of them makes it, the other one doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that. I was trying to roll the d6.
It's okay, don't
Anyway,
worry.
no, okay.
I'll move that one back. They get to. So they can still, you can all still target though, of course. So it's okay. So go for it, Jojo. You do yours first. Do your shot first. Oh, I thought you were going for Ursula. Showing up as unidentified.
Well, I thought it'd be more appropriate to go because I'm really sure that the one with the knife is not the.
Oh, that's the leader. She's the one who pushed back her herders, shouted, "Kill them all!" at you. That's okay.
Yes.
You hit cold as 17. Roll for damage. That's a wound. And then it's Super Brave 8. He hits. Faking Ursula. I need to check her. No, toughness is. Yeah, toughness is 6. So she's shaken. Due to your other Super Brave, Jinka. I didn't actually name them. See their names because they still say Super Brave. Huh? Ow, 2 wounds on Ursula. Wound on Ursula. She cries out in pain and annoyance. It's number 2. I'll advance to there. Be brave. Missing, so I can ignore that damage. Is not injured. I missed. Okay, this cultist here is. So there. On me.
Oh, Dogmeat was going to try and lick a few people better, but they've all run off to get into fights and don't seem that bothered. So instead, she's going to burrow underground and burst up behind Ursula in an attempt to surprise her. So Ursula will need a.
You make a stealth
put her in
roll, and
yeah, of course, she went across the pit, but yeah.
Ursula makes a notice check against Meat's stealth.
Dogmeat's stealth to see whether or not Dogmeat gets a surprise attack. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, actually, there's yeah. Oh, FT, yeah. Shroud plus 1 to apply. Cool. So Ursula's aware that Dogmeat's coming. That's fine.
So.
Nevertheless, Dogmeat is going to burst out of the ground, and I should have put that on for the stealth roll, but never mind. And leap up into the air, and then tentacles out, kind of try and come down on top of Ursula's head.
Go for it.
I don't know. You try to do cool stuff. And why did the attack not target her? No, that's a hit. That'll do. Why did that go on to Dogmeat?
You Dogmeat targeted. You dropped the attack on Dogmeat. I dropped it. That's it.
I don't know. Okay, so we'll then do some damage on her head. Why is it again targeted Ursula? There we go.
It has taken 3 wounds.
And has a Dogmeat on her head.
And has a Dogmeat on it. Brings us the min of the max.
Min of the Max is going to, well, she's going to reach for her pocket and then realize that she does not have her Ghost Rock grenade anymore. In which case she will then just grab her bow and fire at the closest target. If you will target for me, please.
What's his target? 18. 11. There you go. Well, that's that.
11?
That one's dramatically appropriate. However.
Oh, I love those. Those are even better.
On it. You hit.
And then she will step over a little bit closer to Scott.
Another wound down for cultist number 12. Oh, he's already on the track. That's why he wasn't jumping to it. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Just 15. He's very, very upset. You just killed his brother. Sonny. Ripped his brother's
Don't worry, I'll
heart out
send him
his
to
chest.
join him.
Oh, he's very angry. He's got an axe to grind with you.
Wings down towards you, Sully. Looks like it might actually do some damage. She can avoid it at the very last second.
Roll that vigor.
I will, bear with me. I'm just scrolling.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can hit
where
the side button for you if you want me to.
Yeah, sure, you can probably find it quicker than I can. My vision's gone all blurry. It's probably because I'm not wearing my glasses. I'll try again. I've got more pennies.
Yeah, you're okay the second time.
Can I narrate the way
yeah.
that soaks, please?
Go for it.
Because Sully's just ripped out his brother's heart, yeah? As the axe comes down, hearts are quite tough bits of muscle. Sully holds the heart up underneath the axe, and the axe blade chops into the heart, and Sully steps back, leaving the brother's heart on the axe.
I like it.
No, I can't accept movements. I don't know what's going on there. There's some very strange. Or let's have a shall we? Inches. Whoopie-doo. Turns out they were triplets.
Damn, Sully, you're all out of hearts to parry with.
It's all right. This guy's heart ain't in it.
No.
Terrible, I love it. Righty ho. Okay. So anyway, the fight goes on, but I think we will jump back to narrative and finish this fight quicker. So you get the idea now. So I can get rid of these cultists. So now you visualize it. It looks like Scott's going first because we care about the cultists. Go menu. Oh, and if I do delete NPCs, it will be wrong. So
Yeah, it'll get rid of all the friendly NPCs as well.
yes. Scott, you're up. So your conviction's going, of course. It's a narrative, so don't worry about maintaining it, because at the end of this round it will be over. So from a narrative perspective, you've got the idea of the fight. This is your chance to just over a bit of the story. So what do you do?
Well, Min-Max comes over and gives Scott a little kiss on the cheek, which inspires him, and he decides to throw one of normal Steve's attacks, and he throws an ICBM out there. To see just how much bang bang he can bang.
Okie dokie. It's only going to cost you 4 power points to chuck out an ICBM. An 8. Wow. Let's see. Seven cultists just instantly vaporize as your ICBM goes on. I'll
And
let you
then
roll.
he looks over at normal Steve and goes, "That's kind of interesting."
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
What the hell? We'll let your NPCs get in on the action because they only get fatigued rather than be okay. So what's running
Okay,
water
yeah,
up to?
they'll do some. Yeah, Running Waters is gonna keep shooting.
So he was the
Actually,
archer,
Running
wasn't?
Waters
No,
is
Soaring
finally gonna
Crows.
find somebody.
Sorry, Running Crow's
Yeah,
the
Soaring
archer.
Crow's the one that was shooting real good. Running Waters is going to run up and give somebody a tomahawk chop,
Mhm.
or not.
Well, it's just obviously he does succeed in putting down some cultists. However, eventually, he is not. He receives the the shaft of an axe to their head, and he goes down with bumps and bruises. Soaring Crow is next.
Soaring Crow will continue shooting because
Really is an archer.
Yeah, just stand back there, pluck, 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 pluck.
He puts down 5 cultists by the end of the battle. Dogmeat.
Dogmeat was already attached to Ursula's head and has tentacles kind of already writhing down her shoulders. So effectively, Dogmeat is going to swallow.
That sounds much worse than it really is.
Mm. There you go. Dogmeat flirkins Ursula.
And grabs a few good wormling warriors for good measure.
And then belches.
Okie dokie. That's all well and good. That's cultist number 2, which will be cultist number 2 and cultist number 3 go down with Crow's arrow is in them. That brings us to Sully.
Okay. Sully is going to Sully is going to, as he's obviously pissed people off, using ripped out hearts and foul language and taunts, is going to encourage people to charge him while carefully backing towards the pit and then making sure he gets the exact opportune moment by being very aware of his surroundings. As they charge, he's going to drop prone and let them go straight over his head and be wormling food.
Stuff.
I think I can do better than that. Yeah, I can do better than that.
The two is that the other 2 triplets you send to. Well, tell me what happens.
Yeah, they lunge for me as I dive down to the ground, and they lunge through where I was. And there's this moment of shock on their faces as they realize what they've done, and then they drop down to the hungry wormlings below, and this crunching and squelching noises with screams.
Stuff. Okay, what about what? Okay, we got Sam up next.
Sam is going to use her witchcraft to entangle groups of them and make them easier targets for other members of the party to help out the braves. Moving targets is so much harder to hit than ones that can't go anywhere.
Indeed. Like PowerPoint expenditure by the end. So that gets us to Super Brave 1.
She's provided that wonderful help, and he's been moving closer. He should now be in range to do some hand-to-hand whacking of entangled dudes.
Which he does. He starts laying
As-
into the cultists and the Wormling warriors. Again,
As
but
does two. Oh, two
oh no.
bollocksed up. No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not critical. He just missed.
That's still a wound, isn't it?
A fail, probably.
Yeah. It's a wound on a failure. So I'm afraid Sue Brave 2 charges forwards. He heroically engages two Wormling warriors. Unfortunately, they get the better of him. He drops.
Ah!
The benefit of the doubt. He's bleeding out. He may be saved. He may be saved. Who knows? We'll see. That wormling there was one of the ones that just wormling there. Wormling. That wormling. I have to admit, there's a lovely option in. I'm missing that option in 5th D&D where you can say delete enemies tracker. That would be.
Are you there,
Yes.
Mike? Can you add it?
Now the baby rattlers burst out of the ground, chaos and calm. Where's Cinder?
Cinda is going to utilize some of her bennies to get her back up to 25 power points. And then she's going to cast Warrior's Gift and give everybody, including as many of the Braves that are left as she can, and everybody gets trademark weapon. And then I'll say, focus on your enemies and take them down.
Okay, make your power roll.
I will Benny that and turn it to an 8 for a raise, so everybody gets improved trademark weapon.
Indeed, after basically it costs you 9 power points of casting, so everyone gets everyone's weaponry is improved. What does Running Bear do with that?
All right, then that will be minus 16. All right.
Running Bear up to.
Oh, Running Bear and Lone Cloud will focus on the closest to them and just start working their way through warriors with what they've got left for arrows and shoot.
You can go for both of them.
Okay.
Oh!
Can't bear it.
I'll give them both for tick. They're okay. That brings us to the max of Min again.
Okay, she's going to keep firing her bow because that's what she does.
Great.
She's got the Benny. Let's go ahead and turn that into the raise.
No problem at all. Let's see what the bragging rights get. By the end of the fight, five Wormling warriors have been put down under her merciless attacks. And that brings us to Tabitha.
Oh, where am I? Well, Wiyaka and Tatanka are just going after anybody. Do I need to roll for them?
Yeah, you can do any order. Yep, go for it.
Would that be a hit or no?
That's fine. That's fine. Don't put them down. No problem at all.
And then Wiyaka will do the same.
Ooh. Oh,
Feels better.
okay. So Riaka is the Riaka at the end of this. Riaka and Soaring Crow, I think, can claim the most kills out of the Braves between the two of them.
Mm.
And Tabitha, you're up.
She's just going to take out whoever she can reach with her bow.
Go for it. Wowzers. I'll give you an extra D4 for that. That's 7 cultists die at your bow shots before the fight ends. Normal Steve.
So normal Steve has been standing there while everybody has been like wiping out wormling warriors and cultists and what have you all around him. So he then turns to the pit full of writhing worms and baby
There
rattlers
you
next
go.
to him, and calls out, "Well, you've taken all of them down. You know what I think? I think this is the worm's turn."
I've got to give you one for that.
And
That's the name of the plot point campaign.
yes, I know. I'd worked it out. And then he fires burst after burst of Mervs into the pit to finish off all the worms that are down in there using his powers.
It's not bad. Nuking all the worms down there, only 8 power points by the end of that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, that. I'll take that.
White Dove. Still hiding
Little
behind
White Dove.
Running Bear or whatever.
Little White Dove, who was hiding behind Running Bear, does know that Nameless Sue Brave number 2 is actually a very close friend of Running Bear and doesn't want Running Bear to be upset if Sue Brave number 2 dies.
Okay.
So in spite of not having any healing skill whatsoever, she's going to rush over and use her knowledge of survival to try and stabilize him.
I like it. Go for it. Oh, look at that 6! Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's minor bumps and bruises taken rushing over there, but it does save Sue Brave 2.
Sue Brave number 2. Yay!
Sue Brave number 2 is saved. That brings us to Jojo, Mikaha, and Jinka.
And Gina are going to work as a little triangle here and go
Triumvirate.
and mop up all of the warriors that they can.
Okay, Dick. Wowzers. Six fall to Jojo by the end, and 3 and 4 fall to them. But that is it. Congratulations, you put them all down. So if I go menu, delete from tracker, sees, and then I'll get rid of all. So I'll let Sam back on in a second. Okay, well, with that, you basically decimate the remaining cultists and worming warriors. The writhing mass of worms at the bottom of it have been nuked out of existence as well, so that's all good. You and the Braves take White Cloud and the other captives that were with him away. It's White. You can tell that White Cloud is desperate to talk to you all, but he's in no fit state. In fact, it takes him 2 days to recover from the injuries inflicted upon him by Ursula. And but
I'll do what I can with healing to aid that along.
certainly, well, it appears to be very unpleasant. But all of your minor injuries and the power points are healed up after that, and as I say, with Cinder's ministrations and the help of everyone else. It's sunny place folk here. Yes, you most certainly will always be welcome in these lands. For the next 2 days, you are treated very well because of the fact you have Safe White Cloud and numerous others. And I need to put sound down. Sheep while I remember. Sam. So, White Cloud recovers slowly. The wounds inflicted by the coat were not only physical, and whatever they tried to do him left scars that they never fully. When he finally asks to see the posse, it is clear he is still weak, but also knows that waiting is no longer an option. He insists on speaking now. His voice is barely more than a whisper. His eyes are sharp and focused as he speaks. Hear the scream. Hear the stuff you might want to know what behind it is to keep. I saw a great black bird fall from the sky. With it came many smaller birds, grey with black heads. The great bird led them to a dead tree. The tree blackened leaves. He swallows, pain flickering across his face. Then the great bird turned on the others. It tore them apart with beaked talons, spilling their blood onto the roots of the tree. The tree split open, and from beneath it crawled an even older than the reckoners themselves. It devoured all the peoples. White Cow closed his eyes for a moment, steadying himself. My spirit guide showed me how this can be stopped. Only if the white buffalo that's lost its way is sacrificed beneath the tree, blackened leaves. His gaze fixes upon you. You are the ones who must find it. You are the ones who must lead it. And with that, White Cow is exhausted yet again. Must you?
So was he talking like a real white buffalo, or is that a metasimile thing?
Yes, it's one of those similar things.
Right. So it's not really a buffalo that's got lost that's white, and it wasn't really birds that were killing birds on trees. So what do we got to find?
And where's the tree?
And what's the bird? I mean, we all heard about the bird.
Word is the bird.
Yeah, yeah, the bird's the word. Everybody heard.
I think there's a few British people in here to get that one.
Oh, I know the song.
Oh, cool.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, and Scott was on the same page with me as well.
It's all right. I was thinking of the Bird's Eye Chicken advert.
No, everybody's heard about the bird.
Yeah, the bird's the word.
Yeah. But what's the buffalo?
Well,
Anyone?
Well, in Sioux mythology, what's the buffalo stand for?
Well,
Can
it
anybody
stands
tell
for
me
truth.
that?
who? Anyone have this is where I take out my tablet and start searching the net. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. Does anyone have any, knowledge about Sioux
Well,
mythology?
we did a little bit about Native Americans at school. Sorry, First people. I forget what I'm
First
supposed to
Nations.
call them. First Nations. That's it. Let's see what I can remember.
Unfortunately, because I know what the answers are, and because I know they're not in any way related to any of legends, I can't tell you the answer to that. But you come up with some very interesting stuff. Leave it at that.
I got a theory. It's a demon, a dancing demon. Now something isn't right there.
What kind of theory some kid is dreaming and we're all stuck inside his wacky Broadway nightmare?
Hey, that got to the run.
all heroic because you're folk heroes.
Yay! And
Hmm.
Dogmeat got yet another leadership edge advance, which technically benefits everybody that's within 5 inches of her. Anybody that's close to Dogmeat now gets +1 toughness, as well as +1 to recover from being shaken and stunned. Because Dogmeat's such a nice pupper.
Right. Well, after getting that, I'd say after getting the message from White Cloud, you head all the way back to Cheyenne. You're able to pick up all your.
Oh, awesome.
Yay!
So, re-equip yourselves with your normal gear as you get back to Cheyenne, having left the Sioux Nation. As you all step out of, I can't remember where you stored it all. I know you stored it in some secure location. As you step outside from the secure location, the satellite phone crackles to life without warning. A burst of static clears. A voice comes. Oh yeah, well, I'm assuming you answer it. A voice comes through, calm, measured, and very much in control. So it's up to you.
Hey?
Hmm.
Who's that?
This is Ike Taylor in Junkyard.
Oh, thank goodness. We were trying to get hold of you, but the thing said no name. You used the name. You used the name. Don't use names. It'll close it down. You mustn't say names.
You can't use names when talking to it. You're okay talking to each other, aren't you?
But it might hear and then it'll shut it up.
Comsat's been watching you since before Worm Canyon. It says you walked into something important and walked out alive.
Technically, no, because apparently I'm not.
He's very confused by that one. Also, the next thing you might find a bit concerning, but it's up to you. I don't pretend to understand Sioux visions or spirit talk, but when my satellites flag the same location my analysts have been worried about for months, I pay attention. Whatever you found out there, it lines up too well with what we've been seeing from the Combine to be a coincidence. The line hums softly. Right now, I need people who can move fast, stay quiet, and don't need their hands held. Comsat says you're standing at the end. Comsat says you're standing at the end of a trail that leads straight to Denver. If you're willing to listen, I've got a job that can't wait.
Guys, are we willing to listen?
Oh, God.
I don't think we have a lot of choice in this matter, unfortunately.
The only thing is, how does he know about visions? That's the only question.
Indeed. Normal Steve puts his hand.
Yeah, I'm not even going to guess.
Yeah, cups his hand over the microphone and looks around at everybody and says, do you think he's going to give me things to do in Denver now I'm undead?
I'm just going to give it one at Benny.
That was good.
And then Steve will hold the microphone up to his mouth again and says, okay, but no promising we aren't going to hold hands, because Sully and Sam hold hands a lot, and Min Max and Scott hold hands a lot. So there might be some hand holding. Is that okay?
You know what, Steve? Just let him talk, all right?
Okay.
I'm assuming you've obviously got it on speaker so everyone can see. Doc Schwartz thinks he's can turn the Combine's own tech against them, but only if we get him something he's never been able to lay his hands on. An uninstalled headbanger chip.
Steve puts his hand up like he's asking for permission to speak, and then realizes that Ike can't see him. And this is, but I could just EMP them. That makes their heads explode.
But he wants one that's not exploded.
Oh. How? Oh. They only have them in the middle of Denver.
Indeed, and you're the only people close enough and can probably be trusted enough to get.
Seriously,
Uh,
he wants us to go into Denver.
He wants you.
and
Yeah.
pick up a chip.
Basically, he wants us to go to a recruiting center and take some of their equipment. Yes.
Get the chip. Get clear. We'll take it from there.
You're
Oh.
sending us to Denver to get chips. Gee, do you want some
But no
salsa with
fish.
that as well?
Ike's obviously. You get the distinct impression Ike knows more about you than he really should, because he seems to know to ignore most of what Steve says. He says, choking on it. Goes, last I heard, Sam Montgomery was operating near Uravan. If you need an in with the Denver resistance, she's your best bet. At this point, Sam sort of starts waving at normal Steve, gesturing she wants the phone.
Sam's holding Sully's hand. Is that okay? Because she wants to talk to you. I think that might be Sam Montgomery. I'm not really sure because she never
I
told
take
us
my
her
hand
surname.
out of Sam's and use it to hold my head and shake it.
Are you Sam Montgomery, Sam?
Sam snatches the phone out of your hands.
I'll take that as a yes.
Sam then speaks, saying, Ike, you're behind the curve. I'm with them. I heard the vision, and Denver won't ignore this. There's a long silence, and Ike says, all right. That saves us time and lives. Sam vouches for you. That's good enough. No vetting, no delays.
Great. So we get to go to Denver and we get to go to Denver. Oh boy.
Cinda starts packing up, going through her gear and touching all of her books and saying, "Oh, how much I missed you! I'm so glad you're, you know."
Yeah.
And
Cinda, are the RPG books okay? Are my dice still there?
looks like it.
Oh, thank you.
Tell you what, if we have a chance, we'll have a game tonight. How's that?
Oh, that's great.
I drank about a quarter of a bottle of whiskey.
You did have whiskey wineskins. Water skins. They made water
Yes.
skins.
Yeah,
for
I
you,
got
whiskey.
told. That was very sweet of you all.
Well,
It's been 2 days
we
baking
know
them.
how much the night terrors bother you, so.
Oh, yeah.
So Sam's going, okay, so we got to get in, and Lasky's probably the best bet. If anyone knows where we need to head, it's him. Right. So okay, there's your map. A bit of a way, isn't it? Cinder's Denver on it? It does, but it doesn't. I don't think it goes north to Cheyenne. Does it? I think we worked out it was about 200 odd miles, didn't we? It took you 3 days to drive up to Cheyenne, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Day 1 is uneventful. Day 2 is uneventful. Day 3 is uneventful. Luck, isn't it? 3rd day. You get close. Denver rises out of the... Must have scrolled up. Yeah. Denver rises out of the haze. Most of it stands. The building's intact. The streets empty. The windows dark. The bombs here didn't flatten the city. They erased the people. Somewhere ahead. So, what you got to do is infiltrate Denver.
That's all. Oh, it should be easy.
Indeed.
Fortunately, we're doing it as a quick encounter.
No flipping way.
Oh, aye. It's a heist. Do you mean? Have you seen how it's written in the book?
Yeah, depending on which one it is. If you're talking about the original one.
No, it's
played it.
the Worm's Turn is the one you've
Oh,
not
the
run
new
yet.
one. Right, I was thinking of the old one. Which was
I
fun.
assume we've left our Sue Brave companions back in.
Yes,
the Sioux
sorry.
Nations.
Yes,
In the
sorry.
Sioux
Yeah, you can delete your allies. Your Sioux allies. Yes. Oh yeah, I mean.
Bye,
Yeah.
Running Bear. Bye, Lone Cloud.
Goodbye, little white dove. You stay on the other side of the river to Running Bear, okay?
And Montgomery explains that the Throckmorton Army controls the area north of Interstate 70. The Combine has effectively turned the highway into a corridor, into a demilitarized zone complete with razor wire, minefields, guard posts. The rest of the Combine dislikes the rank and file Black Hats almost as much as everyone else, so the organization grants south of I-70, downtown area.
Does he want specifically a headbanger chip or just any chip that's a Black Hat chip?
Uninstalled headbanger chip.
Yeah.
So, Sam, is there anyone in the Resistance who was a Black Hat?
No, because that was still being an installed one. No, she's going to take you to see it. She knows where to take you, so all you got to do is.
I think we got to get one that's not been put in yet. We can't get one and take it out.
Yeah, uninstalled is the
died in natural causes, or died of being, shot in the heart or something.
That's an installed headbanger chip. It has to be uninstalled headbanger chip.
Oh, not been installed. Not that it's been uninstalled.
Right.
Yeah.
Never been. Yeah.
All right.
Never been activated.
Never been.
Headbanger chip.
Right. Never been.
Yeah. Never been. So yeah, you get to infiltrate Denver.
I say we do this carefully.
Min-Max glances down at her machine gun. How carefully?
I think if you fire that, they'll notice we're here.
Her
Doesn't mean
shoulders
you can't.
slump.
Doesn't mean you can't bring it in case we need to kill people to get out. We should go very quietly, but carry a big stick.
I don't really fancy doing fights as written against 30 plus Black Hats every time you fail a stealth roll.
Yeah.
We'd be here till Christmas. So, obviously.
Let's all go very carefully.
Yep. So, suggested traits are stealth, notice, survivals, psionics, and as in arcane back. Boosting
Normal
it.
Steve, with his new ability to see in the dark and see the auras of living creatures, is planning to keep a watch out.
Okay, so how many of there are you? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of you. So we need 20 tokens. Successfully get in without any problems or raising alarms. On a failure,
Anybody not played a card yet?
Pardon?
Anybody not played a card yet?
I haven't.
This could help. Sorry, I keep forgetting which character you are. Are you Tabby or Cinda?
I'm Cinda.
So there you go. Would that help?
Mm. Benefit of any edge.
Your bonus to whatever you're planning to do.
Oh.
Deal the cards, which is okay because you might get.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to redeal the cards because I realised the easiest way to keep track of how many tokens is to turn on dramatic tasks, even if it's really quick. So this is you infiltrating Denver. So this is basically, it is literally a single roll to determine how successful you are evading patrols and everything. You're evading combined patrols. You've got to locate the functioning resistance safe house without raising alarms. If you don't, at the end of everyone's roll, get the and don't ignore the complications. We're not really complications in there. If you don't get the actually no complications do apply. So you may want to worry about clubs. So you could be splitting up or different things happen at different times. If you don't get the required 20 tokens, you will successfully still get in. However, there will be a narrative change that means everything. The next task after it have start inherent penalties because, of course, the combine are on alert and things like that.
And a failure on a club counts as a critical failure, doesn't it? So Jojo's got a club.
So Jojo may want to play a Benny to change that club.
Yeah. As I say, I know I'm using it as dramatic task, but it isn't actually a dramatic task. So a failure on a club is a critical failure for you, but it doesn't mean the whole thing fails for everybody. I'm not being that. It's just easier for fancy down. So yeah, if you want to spend a Benny to change your card, feel free to do so. But we're starting off with Tabitha. I mean, you're meant to go in any order. It's purely narrative.
So we're trying to sneak into this place, right?
You're trying to enter the city of Denver without basically alerting the whole place that you're there. Send out loads of patrols to make everything harder the mission.
Then stealth would be the obvious choice.
Well, obviously. It's really up to
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Right. Unfortunately,
Okay, so Tabby walks up to a patrol.
Wait,
and
wasn't
says,
there
"Hey,
something
which
that
way's-"
isn't there something that we can get rid of a critical fail?
you can spend a point of conviction to allow you to re-roll a critical fail. As I said that at the start of this campaign, I'm getting rid of that. But you're allowed to do it for now. So that lets you re-roll your roll.
And critical fail.
Critical fail.
Again, right, the 2 1s.
Do you want to
Got any more
spend another?
conviction? Clearly, Elspeth is on mute while she's cursing.
No, I'm now my options here. I've got 2 fails in a row.
If you've got another conviction, you can spend another conviction to re-roll again.
Too quick at rolling a win. I'm just trying to give it a but that's okay. 3 and 7 is 3 and a 7
would be a 7.
Oh, because
the conviction, because she's got conviction active on before you removed it. She rolled the conviction off.
I know. That's because it's 2 clicks to delete it. It's 2 clicks to delete them because they change it from 1 click to 2 clicks, which means it's slower for me to delete collections. Okie dokie, that's fine. You get that gets you a 9, which means you've got 2 successes. I'm going to jump back up to Jojo because he's jumped to the top there. I would point out that, sorry, Scott, what were you going to say? Tabitha walks up to the combine and says...
No, I was going to say that Tabitha walks up to one of the combine patrols and says, "Hey, where should I be hiding so you can't find me?"
Exactly. Yeah. I was thinking that. Yeah, so that's okay. Tabitha is okay to sneak in. It should be pointed out that critical failure, if Tabitha hadn't negated it, would have meant the rest of you would have had -1 penalties for this task. But that's okay. Jojo.
Jojo's going to take a careful look around and make sure he's not where their patrols are, or times the space when the trolls aren't there, and carefully make his way around.
Go for it. It's an 11. It's another 2. That gets you 4. And then we're down to Cinder.
Cinda is going to use her bibliopathy and cast a boost trait on everybody's agility, so everybody's got bonuses to their sneak.
Okie dokie. It's a purely narrative thing, unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah. That's fine, but that'll, it'll
Yeah.
everybody who wants
Yep.
to sneak will have a bonus to their sneaking.
Exactly. Yeah. You give them the bonuses at critical times, which is why it doesn't affect.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah, that's absolutely
So,
fine. And we won't worry about PowerPoint expenditure because this whole event takes a whole day, and you'll get your PowerPoints back as the day goes on.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to roll my bibliopathy.
Indeed.
Or I'll roll the boost lower trait. Well, it's a D8 either way. Don't matter.
Just roll this one. Technically, just roll your bibliopathy. A narrative perspective. Oh, we got an 8.
There's
we got a 15. That gets you 3.
Almost 4 successes.
Can I Benny it for 4?
You can Benny it for 4 if you want to.
Then I will do so.
Hey, I'll make that 6 of the 20 required. In max.
Okay, Min-Max she knows she can do this athletics, climbing, and hiding thing. She knows she can. So we're going to try that again.
Single success.
Yeah. She not as fancy or impressive as she was hoping for, but she succeeds. So she's okay with that.
Wait, I pressed the wrong key there. Sully, you're up.
Okay, I am going to be using my psionics. I'm going to be using a couple of different powers. One to keep us silently in contact with each other so we can give each other warnings. And the other one in case somebody fucks up and a black hat sees us to wipe their memory so they never knew it happened.
You mean when they go up and ask the black hats where should I be hiding so you don't find me?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's an 11 unless you want to Benny it to make it a 12.
Hell yeah.
That's okay. And Sam.
Sam is going to use her streetwise. This is her area. She knows what she's doing around here. She knows the right places, the right people, the routines. Oh boy, does she.
Oh, she does indeed. 17. Nice. 4 on Sam alone. And Dogmeat.
So, while Dogmeat's really good at sniffing things out and so on, Dogmeat also looks just like a mutant dog. So she's going to pad on ahead of folks, and if anybody does seem to be coming near to where anybody else is, Dogmeat will growl at them like this is my territory and make it known that she's there. Because people see a mutant dog, they're not going to be that bothered that the place is being infiltrated by a bunch of weirdos. So she'll intimidate patrols to just go elsewhere, leave the mutant dog alone, and pass by where everybody else is. No, she won't. She'll be so cute.
Well, unfortunately, what it appears to happen is actually it sends out patrols looking to hunt down this pack of feral mutant dogs that have come into the
No,
city.
she's going to use her conviction.
People use conviction to negate things. Can you please wait for me to delete it before you?
Sorry. Well, she
That's
gets a
okay.
14.
14,
3
yeah.
successes.
And it's not your fault. It's because of we're using
Yeah.
the home rule. That the rule set isn't built to cope
Doesn't
with.
support.
Exactly. Scott, you're up.
Okay, Scott is just going to use his notice to see where patrols are and keep out of the way because he's done this whole. Yeah, that works. He doesn't walk up to any of them. So
Exactly. I think I think you're safe on a single success, aren't you? Normal Steve.
Well, now that normal Steve's eyes can not only see in the dark, but also read people's auras and tell what kind of moods they're in and vaguely how they're feeling and so on, he's going to use his new heightened senses to be able to tell whether a patrol is going to be coming this way, if they've heard anything, or if we all just stay still, they'll wander off without us needing to do anything about it.
You're on 18 successes.
We're on 20 successes.
You're on 20 successes. Exactly what was needed. See, I did work out it was doable. Congratulations! I'll make that exactly 20 successes.
Would getting more than 20 successes be beneficial to us?
Not really.
Then I'll not bother to spend a penny.
No, it's one of those. I mean, it's basic. I'm just going to clear. I'm going to clear out the resolves just to make my life easier. I'll leave them later. So it's grueling. It's 12. It takes over 12 hours of sneaking, backtracking. In Dogmeat's case, and Dogmeat's and Tabith's cases, rapidly running away from an area where they actually almost alerted guards, but fortunately by the time the guards get there, there's nothing to be seen. Sam basically leads you out of another building going, they've obviously had to move again. We'll find them soon enough. And then she suddenly stops dead and
Not sure. What's the matter?
anyone else can make a notice check if they want. Don't re-roll if you fail. You got +2 bonus on it. So everyone makes it, including
Next
Scott.
to her sleeping
and
with her
Mimics.
hand in her head. I think I noticed.
Indeed.
Did
Well,
she
no,
stand
what you
on a
don't.
line?
No, what you don't. No. What you all suddenly notice, which is why there's such good bonus. That's why you'll get a +2 bonus because it's very hard to miss. Is red dots bloom across your chests, laser sights, steady, discipline, and then a voice cuts through the silence. Easy, Montgomery, is that you?
Normal Steve thinks across the mind link to everybody. Do I blow these ones up or do we talk to them?
Talk.
Montgomery
This is a
was in the
talker.
middle of raising her hands, puts them down, and basically gives a passphrase, and quite soon afterwards, you're being led through the city. What should we be saying? Sorry. Over you. Sorry. What were you about to say?
Oh no, it's normal. Steve was asking, "Is this a talk or shoot?" This is a talk. This is a talk.
Okay.
You
I better
were
not end
led.
up dead again.
You were led to the resistance safe house. The building appears abandoned from the outside, but in the inside, it's a bunker. Sandbags, steel plating, thermal shielding, and hard-eyed survivors. You're escorted to Major Andrew Delasky, a Project Damocles officer in a carefully maintained U.S. Army unit. The major Damocles is, I should remember that, but maybe you're not. The major informs you that while the Black Hat patrols basically after Montgomery explains the mission, he explains that the patrols basically squat in any empty building they can find downtown. All the new recruits are housed in the old Denver Mint in the heart of downtown. It's also where the Combine doctors do the implantation surgery, and it's heavily fortified. He goes on to explain that all entrances are heavily guarded, and any assault is going to bring hordes of Black Hats, automatons, and worse down on any attackers' heads. The Mint restored Raven's horde, he explains. The Major won't risk his few remaining people on what might turn out to be a fool's errand. Assaulting the Mint is suicide, he says.
Well, let's not do that then.
Major goes on to explain that he knows the chips are manufactured in the former Hellstrong Industries complex north of the city, and breaking into that nightmare isn't a sane proposition. Hellstrong Industries is worse.
Well, let's definitely not go there.
But they got
However,
moving from one to the other, right?
Exactly. Delasky nods at you as you say that, Scott. Goes, that is absolutely correct. The Headbangers chips are manufactured north of Denver. They are transported by Raptor, not by convoy. Weekly deliveries to the Denver Mint. Single, small crate. On a predictable road route.
Raptor.
You bring down the Raptor. Whatever survives the crash is yours.
Hey, I heard.
Raptor?
Yeah, that's not a problem. All we need is a Templar with a pistol. I heard once that a Templar with a pistol shot one out of the sky.
Which would be in my game when he kept maxing out the D6s and rolled like 136 damage.
He,
Oh.
he slides 2 Project Damocles rocket launchers across the table.
What do we need them for?
Is the craft manned, like, automatons or anything?
Sorry. The raptor.
Yes, the
He
raptor.
he doesn't know. He just knows it flies
That's
across.
kind of important because if they take enough damage, their heads blow up like small CBMs.
I think he's probably met automatons before if he kind of hangs out here.
I
It-
so don't like this plan. I drink a lot of whiskey.
he admits it's not the best of plans, but it's better than trying to storm the Mint or Hellstrom Industries.
So we're only supposed to blow the bloody wings off?
He then goes on to say your best bet is the I forgot how he gets to that plan. Yeah, he provides prophecy with all the information he has on the Raptor, including where it occurs. Its flight path varies after leaving Hellstrom Industries complex. Once across the I-70 DMZ, however, its approach pattern follows a consistent route over the old Interstate 25 and then east to the Mint. Zelatsky suggests the best point for an ambush is I can't pronounce that. Remember looking at this earlier and forgot. Oh, I'm going to put it in the text. Someone who's cleverer than me, tell me how we say that.
Auraria campus.
There we go. Which lies several blocks west of the Black Hat barracks, I should say. The campus housed 3 obviously any bibliopapical clubs, but the campus housed 3 different higher learning institutions before the war and offers good fields afar from facility rooftops. It also contains considerable stretches of open ground to allow you easier access to the wreckage should you manage to bring it down. The only downside is its relative nearness to the Black Hat stronghold, which lies barely 7 blocks to the east along a wide avenue.
Normal Steve holds his hand up.
He's really doing that, by the way.
Please, Mr. Major, sir?
He looks at you, yes.
How big is the box?
Well, the box doesn't
The
matter.
box that we're trying to pick up is probably not much bigger than a cigar box.
And given that you only need 1 chip, it doesn't really matter how big the box is.
It's going to be inside the Raptor, yes?
Correct.
How close to the roof does the Raptor get?
Oh, that's genius. That's bloody genius.
Well, the Pegasus does have 2 seats.
Oh no! We don't need the we don't need a flying horse. We need a
Who's a
teleporting dog.
clever girl?
Can you get us a picture of the box? Because if it gets close enough to the roof, the dog meat can go and get the box, and they'll never know we got it until the Raptor lands.
That's very good. I like that. Unfortunately, they don't. They just know this Raptor does the delivery. They don't know.
Well, yeah, but you know it. You know that you said it takes the same flight path every time. So how tall's the building, and how low is the
It
Raptor?
only takes the
And it
same
goes over
flight
the
path.
building.
It only takes the same flight path every time because of the fact that at that point, it's obviously getting close to the destination, isn't it?
Yeah, but if it's making the same approach,
Mm-hmm.
they should be able to tell us roughly how far from the roof the Raptor would be, which will let us know if Dogmeat can teleport on board, grab the box in her tentacles, and teleport back again.
Very good.
Probably several hundred feet at least. Pushing
Yes.
1,000 feet would be my guess, based upon the distances involved.
What I was about to do ranges of the missiles come out. Yeah. So, rocket launchers. Hmm. Damocles ones. So, Deadlands Lost Colony rocket launcher. Short range is 30 inches. So, yeah.
Okay, well, with 2 extra power points, Dogmeat can triple the range that she can teleport, which then is 36 inches or 72 with a raise.
On average, they fly at medium range.
So with a raise, she can do it. Anybody got the
They,
ace card?
they'll be flying
Well,
at 50 inches that day.
Anybody got the
Okay,
what?
well, she,
No, it's a
anybody
brilliant
got the ace
idea,
card?
right?
Because maximum is 72.
It's absolutely brilliant idea. I like it. It's very good. It's too good
Willing
not
to
to
give?
use, isn't it?
Are you willing to give it a go, girl? Woof. Are you sure? Woof.
It just
Has
means I don't get.
Dogmeat has Dogmeat set
It
the
just means
card
I
yet?
don't get to make you have to do the scavenger hunt as you go searching through the wreckage, trying to find some ships that are survived, while the bad guys turn up. So but other than that, it's fine. You've still got to get there, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Has Dogmeat played her card yet?
Dogmeat can play 2 cards, and I've already given her the one that gives her +2 to an arcane roll.
Okay, no, it wasn't
It's
that. I
too.
was
It's so
wondering
brilliant. I'm not going to stop it working. Don't worry.
if she could use that. Well, she's up.
Uh,
Well, she blops in.
Mechanical malfunction, quite possibly,
Yeah.
yes. Well, let me give you a card back then.
Hmm.
Because yeah, if she makes it fail while she's up there, she'll only need a success on the teleport roll to get back because it'll be crashing.
Don't worry, I'll let you do it. It's so bloody amazing. I love it. I hadn't thought of that. That is so brilliant. It's too good to just try to screw up by being petty. However, you've got to get there first, which of course means you've got to reach the campus and prepare the ambush without alerting the combine. I don't think anyone's got electronics. But anyway, stealth, athletics, notice survival, electronics, arcane backgrounds, or any other skill you think you can justify to get yourself to the compound.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting airplanes. Woof.
Yeah.
And Minmax gets the Joker. Abatha's on a club, Dog Meat's on a club, Normal Steve's on a club, Cinder's on the 2 of clubs.
Oh, clubs are bad, aren't they?
Clubs give you penalties on your roll, yes, because unfortunately you hit a complication as you're trying to sneak through.
Okay, Cinda's going to use her last Benny and roll for another card.
Is it worth? It's not worth another one to see if we can get Dogmeat a Joker because there's not going to be that.
Yes, there we go.
I forgot the Joker.
If only Dogmeat had. But hey, never mind.
Okay, Tabby is up first with the Joker.
Well, stealth went so badly for her, she's going to use her survival to try to sneak in through various tunnels, sewage, whatever.
Perfect, go for it. 6. All good. It's 1 success. Min-max.
Okay, Min-max is feeling like she's finally getting a hold the concept of this whole sneaking around athletics thing, climbing up high and what have you. So she's going to give it
16. She certainly has. She's 5 successes already. You're a quarter of the way there after 2 people.
So Dogmeat knows she's got to not be seen for this. So Dogmeat is going to be burrowing and using the senses that she gets when she's burrowing to only come out when there's nobody there to see her and eventually get to the right building. So she'll be using her notice skill. We'll take that. We'll take a 10.
It's a 7 of the required 20 tokens. Cinder.
Cinda is going to use her bibliopathy, or can I use that again on this? Is this a new
What you can? It's a
one,
different
or
day.
is it okay? I'm going to use my bibliopathy, and since Dogmeat's going to be doing the sneak, I'm going to give everybody speed so she can do it twice as fast. And no bonuses to her failure with all of the bells and whistles that I usually put on it.
Okie doke.
So that's with a raise, so that's 2.
That's 2 successes.
Nice. Very nicely done. That gets you to 9. You're nearly halfway. Sully, you're up.
Can I go and hold for now?
Mhm.
Cool.
Normal Steve.
Okay. So this is just for getting there. We're going to be doing the teleportation roll later, aren't we?
Yes, this is getting
Yeah.
there. This is not the
So
not
yeah,
the
normal
ambush, which doesn't happen.
normal Steve. Yeah, normal Steve is going to stick with the aura scanning that worked
Mm.
last time, and use his new undead senses to sense where living things are when they're coming near and guide us away from the patrols. We'll
2 successes.
spend a penny on that. We'll spend a penny anyway.
11. 18 now. Okay.
Yeah, we'll take the 4 successes.
I've got to add up 5, 7, 9, 13 successes. Scott.
We need 7 more between Sully, Sam, and Scott.
Okay, Scott is going to again do his
And
whole
Jojo.
notice thing. Keep an eye,
and
keep an
Jojo.
eye out for bad guys. I think the GM's got plenty of bennies. I'll go ahead and just leave that at 2.
Jojo.
Jojo is going to use his repair and take all the maintenance tunnels, underground communications channels, and that type of stuff
Big barbed wire.
to sneak in.
Go for it. I like it.
Can I make a Benny to make that 8 for
You
2
will certainly
successes?
spend it. You can certainly make that a Benny to make it 8. That's 17. So Sully and Sam, you need between the two of you 3 successes.
All right then.
I'll have a Benny, please.
I gave you one.
Thank you.
Okay.
If you look in the chat, it says Jojo got a Benny from the GM just after it was Scott's turn. Sully,
I think I'm actually going to go with Sam Streetwise and my psionics again. So I'll start with Sam.
Okay.
Go Sam.
Sam's on fire.
Mm.
Sam got the 3 you needed without even having to roll.
Yeah. In case it's relevant, there you go, an extra 1.
Extra 1. Well, there we go. Congratulations. The Origa campus spirals ahead. Open ground, wide rooftops, long sight lines, too open to hide, too close to the black barracks to linger. But you've made it there and you're set up. You're set up in the ambush. You still do have the missiles, the 2 rocket launchers, shots if you need to. The air vibrates with a metallic roar. The Raptor crests the skyline. Wings locked, engines screaming, weapons cold. You estimate it is flying 23 inches above the rooftops.
Oh, okay, girl. You can do this. You can do this.
At the risk of interrupting you before you roll, we're not worrying too much about cards because it can be at any time. Who are the two people? Who are the two people that want to take the rocket launchers in case something goes wrong and you have to shoot down the raptor with the rocket?
There's no way we wouldn't let Min-Max have a rocket launcher.
Yeah, I was going to say Min Max is going to just grab one.
And then you're going to let your sniper have the other one.
Yeah, I'll take the other one.
Okie dokie. That's absolutely fine. All you guys need to do is hit it. If Dogmeat is unsuccessful in acquiring the box, then your only option is to shoot it down, and then we get to play hide and seek with the bad guys coming. But if Dogmeat gets away with it, you can get out before they necessarily eat.
Normal Steve would like to give Dogmeat a pep talk to support her, and would suggest that Cinder maybe boost Dogmeat's focus.
Okay. The rocket launcher.
Oh,
And
Would
Joe-
it help if I gave Dogmeat a lift a bit higher before she teleported?
As in, you fly up.
Yeah.
You could do that, but that might get you spotted.
They might
Yeah, that-
spot you though.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
But normal Steve would like to give Dogmeat a pep talk for a +1 to her roll.
Okay. And Cinder. Let's find
And
Cinder.
Cinder's going to do a boost trait.
A boost trait on Dogmeat. So let's target Dogmeat. When I can find Dogmeat. So yeah, go for it. For a boost trait on Dogmeat.
Jojo's going to give Dogmeat a treat.
Oof. And then Dogmeat tries to get more.
You'll get 2 more
When you get back.
come back with the box.
Oh.
Okay, right. Dogmeat's focus has been boosted. It's a
And then
treat
Dogmeat-
from Jojo. And
Dogmeat
then
plays Arcane Inspiration. So is that Jojo persuading Dogmeat that she'll get more treats when she gets back as a support role?
I'll allow it as a support role. And if anyone else, if you're shooting, you probably don't want to be supporting Dogmeat because you'll be focusing on shooting. But if anyone else wants to support
Yeah.
Dogmeat, you can do so. So Jojo giving treats is a persuasion or persuasion roll. That's allowed. I'll allow that. Oh, it's just Jojo's being nice. That's all.
Okay.
I make that
Yeah,
plus
Scott,
one.
Scott is going.
Sorry.
Scott is going to look at Dogmeat and say, if you don't come back with the box, then we're going to have to shoot it down, which means you get no treats.
Jojo then gives Dogmeat a treat to make to wowzers. Intimidation. Okay, I make that a plus. Okay, so I make that a +4 bonus to Dogmeat's support roll.
Yeah.
Focus has been boosted, and you're getting a +2 arcane bonus, which means I make that a +6 bonus.
Yeah, the +2's on there already, so I'll put a +4 in the box. And Dogmeat
disappears. And
Now,
you
this
got
time
now
she
you got to
doesn't
get
get
back.
without
Yeah.
the +4 from support.
That's correct.
So now, yeah, Dogmeat tries to get back. Yay!
Well done.
I think that word means treats. You promised.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as I say, basically you don't need you basically where you are means you can get out of Denver quite quickly because you're even on the east side of Denver. So you are able, rather than trying to fight your way back all the way back to the safe house and then get all the way out of Denver, you decide the quickest option is out. Once you're clear of Denver the following morning, you are able to its concept. Well, actually, you know the return number, to you don't have to worry too much about. going via comsat. And Ike's got put up. Junkyards put up their own satellites, so you don't necessarily have to worry too much about comsat. Once you basically explain you've got a whole box of egg banger chips, Ike explains that basically asks for your current coordinates and says a gyro courier will be on his way to let them off you.
No, we got one of them already.
Yeah,
Gyrocopter.
I know you've got a gyrocopter, but
Postman, he'll deliver it.
I certainly could.
Oh, but maybe that would ruin everything, Jojo. I think he likes his own postman.
Well, obviously, yeah. So the gyro courier never slows. Cables. I did this bit before I realised that I did send you there. Anyway, cable snaps down, clamps onto the sealed container, retracts in one smooth motion. The craft vanishes, ease carrying the most dangerous piece of hardware in. And
East.
yeah, it should be west, actually. I don't know why I put it east.
Yeah, that should definitely be west.
It definitely should be west. Sorry, I'm being stupid. I was thinking about the next adventure. Anyway, carrying the most dangerous into the west. Anyway, a couple of hours later, Ike contacts you back going, you pulled it off. The chips have brought us time. I think it's time for you to think what to do.
Well, then I guess we'll hole up or mount up and head this convoy to junkyard.
I'm not going to worry too much about getting you there. What I will do is I'll set up next week.
Let's go west.
When you finally arrive. Actually, no, we'll start next week with your arrival at junkyard.
Cool.
I have 5 letters for junkyard.
You do. Brilliant. So we shall leave it there today. I shall just realised finally getting to junkyard, we need to actually do something special. So we'll get you to junkyard next week, and then we'll continue from there.
Awesome. Thanks very much,
next
guys.
time.
It was fun.
Yay.
Thank you.
Good girl.
Yes, yes.
It's
Very
Sprawl Runners on Sprawl Runners on Sunday for those that are there, or those that want to watch and give my players bennies. See you Sunday,
Okay.
or see you next Tuesday. Take care, one.
Propos of
I've got
that, I wanted to tell you guys, by the time you see me again, I will have leveled up to 70.
Ooh.
Well, hey.
Woo! Well,
Oh,
well done.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Should get a
indeed.
conviction for that.
I think so. Oh, she's already
definitely.
gone. She's already gone, but I can manually pop it on the
yeah,
character.
Das, do you
Yep.
get what was the reward for not using an adventure card during the? I gave some away, but I never actually used one. Thank you.
Scott gets one as well, please.
Okie get a bit of a load of these. No, I'm joking. Right. So I'll see you on Sunday if you're playing.
Yes. 70 experience points means that Elspeth is the 4th level of heroic rank.
Ooh. Yeah, but we don't use XP in Swade anymore. We shall leave it there. I'll see you on Sunday for Sprawl Runners, or next Tuesday for some Hammer. See you then.
All right.